Time to talk some Riversport Adventures. I'm Dave Morris alongside Mike Knopp. He's the Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Dave.
You know, we're headed straight into the Thanksgiving holiday, and that means all sorts of, well, festivities of catching up with the family on the holiday of Thanksgiving. But beyond that, there are Black Friday and Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday and Giving Tuesday.
Yeah.
And each of those days is an opportunity for people to take advantage of whether it's various discounts or perhaps gift giving or just an opportunity to learn more about what's going on down there at the Boathouse District.
I mean, it's really a great opportunity to get you and your family involved in what we do for next year. It's some really great deals. I mean, we have something, as we've said many times, that no other city has in our downtown area. And so we try to make it accessible to everybody, and I think the pricing, you know, especially Black Friday is quite the deal. It would make a tremendous Christmas gift. And, you know, really what you're giving is not only this really incredible adventure experience that you can do, but you can keep coming and really becomes a lifestyle. And you could be, in some respects, for a lot of people, it's been life-changing because you discover a new passion or something that, you know, engages you in fitness and activity and being outdoors. And we've had people that have started whitewater kayaking and then have gone off into, you know, traveled the world as a result. So I mean, it's just a good deal. But number two, you've got some great opportunities that come as a result.
Yeah, you're right about that. The gift that keeps giving, that healthy lifestyle. Yeah. There's nothing better than your health, you know. And
it happens to be fun too. So yeah, that was kind of so. Black Friday, it's buy one season pass. Any season pass includes our Epic Pass, and get one free. So it's really a great deal, great way to get your whole family involved. And then we move on to other promotions like Small Business Saturday, and it's a buy one get one free camp, which is great way to get your kids involved this summer. And then Cyber Monday, which is a buy one get one free day pass. Again, great stocking stuffer and something to hand out. And then
before we get to Giving Tuesday, you were talking about the various camps. And these, we should say that this is an Olympic training center down there at the Boathouse District, but it's also very kid-friendly. You guys have a lot of equipment, for lack of a better word, that's geared towards the kiddos. It's
very kid-friendly. In fact, you know, we want it to be kid-friendly because we're trying to inspire kids to, again, get active, but maybe get into something they didn't expect. And really, we're at the back of our mind, we're also thinking about that next Olympic hopeful. You know, who is that?
Right.
Who is that diamond in the rough that we just happens to be inspired by coming down there? But you know, for us, it's really about it's a healthy, fun way to get kids involved in some very unique and productive activities at the river, whether it be rowing camps, kayak camps, adventure camps. A lot of kids get exposed to rowing through a camp. Like you just try it and then you get hooked on it. And again, you talk about something that's life-changing. You may get into a camp and realize you really take to the sport or really enjoy rowing or kayaking, and you can go to college and scholarship, you know, in rowing, and then travel the world in kayaking. And we've had over $3 million in college scholarships awarded to kids that have started to row in Oklahoma City. And we've got kids that are traveling the world because of their involvement in canoe kayak. And similar to sailing, we got great sailing opportunities in camps where kids are getting to travel all over the country. So.
Well, speaking of kids and youth, you've seen a lot of success and a lot of diversity of youth participating in the youth rowing leagues.
We have. I mean, we've got our junior program, which is all metro area, very competitive program. And then we have our youth league, which is like school teams, and we've had 14 high schools and middle schools involved in this program. And that's what Giving Tuesday is devoted to, supporting that, because these are kids that would have never thought they'd have a chance to participate in this sport or these activities, and they come for free. The Boathouse Foundation, of course, we're a nonprofit, 501c3, you know, with a great, powerful mission, and we get these kids active in these boats, racing, you know, others, and learning to work as a team. They learn about leadership and all of these different attributes that go with rowing. A couple weeks ago, we had the Youth League Regatta at the river, and it's, again, the only place in the world where that type of thing happens under the lights. And so we had quite the atmosphere, tailgating going on. It was bedlam, you know, and so people watching the game. But But a very,
you said it was one of your biggest turnouts.
One of the biggest turnouts, very diverse crowd. We had bilingual announcing, and just kids had a blast. And everyone's a winner in that situation. And so we see that program, it continues to grow in supporting the Boathouse. Even just buying passes supports this ultimate cause that we have of inspiring kids, getting them active, supporting Olympic hopefuls, and specifically Giving Tuesday supports that directly.
And you have a goal of raising $5,000 for that Youth Rowing League Giving Tuesday, yes. Part of the Boathouse Foundation.
That's right.
All right, beyond that, and there's more, 12 Days of Christmas coming up December 9th, so various deals happening there. 12 days of deals, I guess.
We're going to have 12 days of deals. We're going to keep it going, so reasons to stay tuned to our Facebook page, our website, being involved. Lots of great ways to get some creative gifts over the holidays. And one thing I'd mention too is we got some really exciting things in store for the river, for over the next couple of years. I mean, about $8 million in new improvements coming to the Boathouse District that will be starting this next year. That includes new zip lines, new climbing features, new water features, some really exciting things that are in store. That getting involved now, you can kind of have a sneak preview of what's going on. And then specifically this year, we're going to be introducing Slide the Rapids.
Yeah, that sounds very intriguing.
It's going to be fun. It's a 600-foot long water slide that goes right along the Whitewater Channel, and you're in a tube. And all I can say is it's fun, and you get wet, and so it really goes nicely with the whitewater experience, and
also goes nicely with the Oklahoma heat during the summer.
Go with the Oklahoma heat, but it's something new, something really fun. If you've ever heard of Slide the City, where they go down big city streets, it's similar to that, but this is going to be going down all along the channel in Whitewater. Just a really long slide. This is all you get that as part of your season pass or your day pass. So that, along with many other things that are new this year coming, it's just a great time to get involved. You
were in New York City recently, I believe, for the Golden Oars perhaps situation, but you're hearing feedback from people nationally, perhaps internationally, of what's going on here in Oklahoma City, and my guess is they're probably a little bit surprised at all the development and the continuing development.
People are really surprised by the rise of Oklahoma City as a rowing mecca, but also as a really an outdoor town. The fact that we have these great outdoor amenities, the fact that REI, of course, is now coming to Oklahoma City. We've talked to them a lot, and there's no mistake. The paddling that's developed, the access to the outdoors, has influence on them coming here. We're building an outdoor culture collectively, but having these assets really help advance that. And the outdoor retailer show that we had. So a lot of great things that are happening as a result that are surprising. And in fact, U.S. Rowing, Rowing News, the international magazine for the sport of rowing, named the OG&E Night Sprints as one of the top 10 regattas.
Cool. So,
which is pretty exciting that we'd be in have that distinction here in Oklahoma City, because it is so unique. So, yeah. So a lot of, and we're seeing that this next year, 2019, is a big year. It's our 15th anniversary of the head of the Oklahoma Regatta Festival.
15 years, wow.
So I was spending my time in New York City really promoting the fact that we want everyone to come out and celebrate and enjoy, where we've come. Because believe me, 15 years ago, we were lining up, tents and trailers, trying to make it work in a very different looking environment down there. And it worked. We kicked it off, but things are much, much different now. So, yeah.
Well, 15 years from now, we may be talking about the following story of how yet another Olympic athlete came through Oklahoma City in a specific way. You mentioned looking for the next Olympic hopeful earlier this year. There was NBC's Next Olympic Hopeful, and by the way, that airs this week, and I'll let you tee that up.
That's right. Yeah. So you're right. It's we want to see Oklahomans on the podium in future Olympic Games. Specifically, LA would be a great time. The next domestic Olympic Games. And we're on our way towards that. Now, we still are looking to Tokyo and beyond, but so back in May, we had the Next Olympic Hopeful scouting camp in the boat. We were one of only 2 places in the country.
Somehow I did not make the cut. It comes as a surprise to everybody.
I know. You were very close, but But we had, a pretty good turnout, and, they did a series of battery tests about 5 different things, from a sprint, a vertical leap, a squat, mile run. And they took the top finalists from the Oklahoma City test and the one in Tennessee, and they all converged into Colorado Springs for another round. And from there, they chose the finalists, and then the national governing bodies of several sports, rowing, canoe, kayak being two of them, chose the athletes in the group that they thought would make the best rowers or kayakers. Those people have been spending a lot of time in Oklahoma City ever since, learning to row.
Interesting.
And it's all in a competition to see who is actually the true next Olympic hopeful. And it may be more than one that actually make it, but they're going to identify one that really has the most potential. That's what's airing on NBC Sports Network here in a couple days. And it's exciting to see the role that we played in that.
You can watch that Saturday and Sunday, Saturday at 8 p.m. Local time, and on Sunday at 2 p.m. local time. That's interesting.
Yeah.
See how that develops. One last thing to tell you about. Again, it's the holiday season, Thanksgiving just hours away at this point. The Boathouse District, a fantastic location for holiday parties and events.
We have, yes, it's a great place for holiday events. We've got the new fire pits, you know,
right.
and
I saw those last time I caught up with you. Those look really nice.
Really nice, great way to complement an event in the McClendon Whitewater Center facility that we have, and we have all shapes and all different sizes. You know, from the Finish Line Tower to the CHK Central Boathouse to the Devon Boathouse. Beautiful facilities overlooking the river, and a great place for parties. So we encourage people to give that a consideration as you're looking for a small or large holiday party.
Well, if you're looking for more information, whether it be events or the various discounts and deals you can get into over the next 5 days, go to their website at riversportokc.org for all the information. Mike, as always, good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Dave.
Thank you, and happy holidays.
Yeah.